Alright, let's see if we can get this flywheel off. It's the one that takes the really big socket. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. That's not it. So that is a 34. Seems kind of sloppy. That's real sloppy. What is that? So I gotta. What else do I have? I mean, an inch and an eighth isn't. See, that's a 32. That's too small. That's not it. 34. Whoa! And we're gonna get a 15. And she's off. And we got our one regulator bolt. Costs lots of money. What is that? 306 778. I think that dude cost me $12 just for one bolt. What are you gonna do? If you need a bolt, you gotta get it. It's a special bolt. Order it. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing? You're crazy, man.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you're weird.
Says that guy.
What is this?
Rodney.
Rodney Carrington.
Carrington.
The complete first season. Sealed. Completely sealed. Brand new.
Nice.
Paid $2 for it. Complete second season. Sealed. Paid $2 for that. And then I got these 3 handmade Cigar Factory New Orleans long leaf cigar cases.
Just a case.
Yeah, and it got.
They probably had cigars in
and
them.
they got dividers. Each one's got its own divider. There was about 5 of them, but these were the only 3 that were still in excellent shape. So I just got these 3.
Put them up on.
And the other 2 didn't have dividers either.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be able to sell them.
You want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving?
Yeah, munch on the turkey. Go lay on the couch. Watch the feet ball.
The feet ball.
The feet ball.
The feet ball.
That's what it's become. We're supposed to be thankful, but we just eat, get lazy, and watch football.
Yeah, watch these guys run up down the field.
That's all we do anymore, you know.
Pretty much. I mean, what else is there to do?
And you know what? I never did like turkey. I could eat like the lunch meat turkey. That's fine on a sandwich every once in a while. But turkey to me is just kind of.
Man, I like it.
It's kind of got a funky taste to me.
I like it, but I only eat it about once, maybe twice a year.
Yeah, it'll put you to sleep.
Tryptophan. Get on some tryptophan. Some good stuff.
I got stuff to do.
Yeah, I do too. I got more
You
stuff.
always got something to do.
Well, yeah. Alright, let's get this Stator going. I'll crack them first. Don't want to go on. We have to sacrifice that one. Yeah, I don't like that. There it goes. Alright. So yeah, obviously the power's not on. Hey little Spider-Man. Get out of here. Yeah, so over here we're gonna have a trigger, excuse me, and they're just unplugged. We usually kind of pull them back and you can see which end goes. So now that's out, and then we're gonna have this little guy right here. So we got black and white, and I'm not sure which input that'll be, but yeah, if you crack them, you figure out which end it's going to wear. And it does help to like get some silicone spray or whatever you want. So that's probably going to go to our trigger, and then I think that's it, actually. No, it's not. And we got our yellow and that over here. So yeah, these two yellow wires is gonna go to where it feeds our rectifier. So anyway, that kind of goes over there. Take that off in a minute. I guess the next thing would be like this guy, and just pop it out of its socket. We'll set that aside. We will have to take off this little piece right here, and you'll need like a little pick or something to get that out. Little flathead, like if you were replacing the trigger, I guess. Kind of. There it goes. It just needs a little prying action, and it'll come right out of there. So I don't know if our new trigger has this or not, but we're just going to keep track of it in case it does. And then, you know, this was our trigger wire that I disconnected. So these just have one. If it's a V6, it's got another set. So now we just need to take our little screws that holds, if I can get a shot of it. See the screws like down there, and that holds that on. 4 of these, I guess. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And that's our trigger. So set that aside. Some old grease, some old moly grease. So yeah, then the next thing would be to do our rectifier. So that's pretty simple. Might as well do it, knock it out, because alright. That's our 6 screws. We can leave it still plugged up. It don't matter, because alright, so now get a rubber mallet. You have to score it. Looks like they, from the factory, it's still painted on. Alright. Just gotta get it cracked, you know. There it goes. It's probably the hardest part of this. Alright, now we're going to get something to stick down in there. Because that's the last thing we want. Is any kind of debris falling in there. And then we're going to get something to clean this off. Anyway, let me get this cleaned up, and I'll come back in here in a second. Get it cleaned up and then blow it off. I got a bunch of parts out here. I think, which one is this? Voltage regulator 1934204. It's a CDI. And I bet they didn't send us a... Did I get? I hope I got a... Yeah. There's our gasket for our, let's see, what else did I buy? What is this? Oh, so this is our gasket for our rectifier. It's a bubble back here. Bubble back. That's how you know. Getting ready to do my intake manifold. And got it all prepped. Looks really nice. I noticed one little flub right there. Well, that's no good. We'll get that off of there. Okay, I gotta clean up that. But here's the gasket. 319174. 319174. And you know, it says even in the manual, don't put any sealer on it. Some they want a sealer, some they don't. This one don't. It's got little oil passages. Man, you wouldn't want that sealer to get in there and then damage it. So it could potentially block up an oil hole. Of course, we got somebody blowing leaves again right whenever I'm recording. Turn the camera on, see? But no, I gotta make it hard. So we've got this gasket. With this gasket, we just gotta line up the holes, right? looks like it's gonna go like this. But we got a hole here, and then we got a hole here, we got a hole there, but we don't have anything here. So there's nothing there, that's fine. And there's nothing at the top, so this should be the way that she goes. Okay? It's just the way it is. And then we want to get out all our screws, and we're gonna douse them with some Loctite. And we're gonna put this guy on here. It's just gonna go on the front. And here's what it is now. You know, this side, well, looks like we gotta clean this up. We ain't ready yet. Alright, let me get some rags and stuff down there and clean this all up. Crap! I thought I was ready to go. I got that cleaned up. Oh, blow it out. It's a little weird. And that one's where I think that one and maybe this one, or no, this one is where the starter goes. So here's the other long one that goes up here. Oh, and I marked it, so I don't know what that means. Maybe that's where that goes. And it looks like we got one that way down here. Whoa. Whoa. That's right, just drop it.
So, what I thought about doing is I thought about selling this boat, you know, no, I got too much shit to do.
Shooting off fireworks. It says 60 to 84 inch-pounds. So I Loctited these balls. And then, well, I gotta get a different. Alright, let me get this figured out. I gotta. It says in the book 60 to 84 inch-pounds. So let's just do that. I have a little socket, so I have to just sit there and do this for it. Alright, it says 60 to 84 inch-pounds. Start in the middle, work your way out. And I guess the thing about this is just kind of feel it too. If it feels like it's going to break, then that's 60. So let's see, 60 to 84. So let's do 65. Alright, we won't get too carried away. Those are good, those are good. So we're at 65. We're gonna call that. And we're gonna call it today. And we're gonna go to clean it up. Alright, I'm ready to get this one done. I got other stuff I gotta do too. Yeah. We got a trolling motor. We got two 9-inch graphs, hummingbird graphs. Helix 10s, yeah. And anyway, it's a lot of work. What I'm going to do, because the wind's blowing, I think I might get some rag and stuff in here. So I want to get the ignition system done. And All I gotta do is rectifier, regulator, and then it's on. I just gotta, it's not on, and then it starts sitting there. I just gotta put it there so nothing fall down in the engine. I got my gasket, which is 322858. Kind of hard to find. Marine Engine had them. My distributor did not. And what else? Wholesale Marine didn't have it. And I didn't check, I don't know if I checked boats.net because I just found it here. I ain't got it. You can get some on eBay, you know, they're just, but they're junk. So I don't buy a lot of stuff. I mean, I used to buy a lot of stuff from them. Now that I have distributors, it's easier for me to get stuff. So I got this, and then, man, it's windy. And then what I'm gonna do, I think I did a video of Mike's boat on this, but since it's water right there, this is a case where this gasket really is probably all you need. Wow. It is windy. It's probably all you need, but I like to put a little perfect seal there. So somebody will probably hate me later, but whatever. I know it's not gonna leak then, you know what I'm saying? And this stuff, like, you might even want to like get some gloves because it's brown, and that stuff, well, it takes forever to wash off. I know I should probably, you know, get some rubber gloves. Probably gotta get the stuff off my camera lens. I just hate wearing them. Latex gloves. Or I have to do the nitrile gloves because I don't know if I got a latex allergy or not. One time, I had some dental work and I had a bad reaction to some, I thought it was latex, but the guy was working in my mouth wearing latex gloves. But then later on, like, I figured out from more dental work that actually it was probably from the shot, the anesthesia they gave me. So anyway, what I like to do is just put some of this perfect seal, set this kind of out of the way. And like I said, man, this stuff, little goes a long ways. Let me just tell you that. I like to drip it down, because it'll pour all over the place. Just paste a little on there. Try not to get down in the bolt holes, because you don't want that just on the outside. Like I said, a little goes a long way. So plus, you don't have to go as crazy with the torque on it either. Like, if you can, try to don't let it get down in those holes. Because then, if you ever have to get the bolts out for the next guy, he's definitely going to hate you. You know, one thing about this stuff is, like, it dries, or it's sort of, it stays pliable. Where then, like Loctite 5.5 or something like that is gonna, it's gonna harden, and the only way to really get it off is with some heat. And then when we put these in, we're gonna like hit these guys with some blue Loctite. See, that's a way to do it, kind of not make a mess. So I got all my bolts up here, and I'm just gonna hit them with some Loctite. Whoa. Alright, so you can see, here's all my bolts. I can go through there, you know, hit them with some Loctite. This one goes over here. You know, because you gotta keep that. Is it here? Yeah. So we need one that's this length. What the heck has happened? Weird. Because that would be that one. I don't know, folks. Lost one. I guess I'm gonna have to order one or get one. I don't know. Man, that just figures. What the heck? I can go look this up and see what the torque value is, I guess. Yeah. Alright, I looked at the old rectifier and you can see that like there's 4 bolt holes here that are big. But then there's one here and one here that are smaller. That's why I had the smaller bolt and won't work. So I'm gonna have to order another bolt. So in the front I put 2 bolts and I went and just kind of really tightened them down. This is not going to be long enough. You can see like it would never go through there. I can make sure, you know, I could have like, I don't know, one of these is to, I don't know, either I order one or what am I doing? Either I order one or I go try to match one up, like, I don't know. What am I saying? I'm gonna order one. Yeah, they say 35 to 84 inch-pounds. Literally, you can feel that with your hand. So, you know, I don't know, you know, like, let's just set it to 40. See, that's, yeah. I could even probably go to 50, but I gotta seal it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's 50. That's good. Good. Yeah. Alright, so I got a Stator CDI 173 3536. That's what we're putting on it. I got a bunch of Loctite over there on my bolts. And then, you know, we got these wires right here. It's got to go, you know, so that's got to go this side. And I just put her right about, you know, I don't think it really matters. This is going to be a sensor coil. So, you know, you could do it like that, but you don't have enough room. I'm sorry. What? Now wait a minute, I have to remember this, because this does make a difference. Because we can go like this. But it impedes here. And if we go like this, I don't think that's right either. And this is supposed to go over here like this. But then we got this to deal with, so. Rich is kind enough to give me the service manual. You know, I usually figure this out on my own. I I took video, so I know how it came off. Yeah, it just says, remove the stator and route the leads. That's what it says, literally. So, I didn't, see, I thought, this is a charge coil. So this has to connect on this side, right? You've got to be able to connect it, so it's got to be like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? So that you have to, like, basically run this a certain way. If you put it in the middle, it's kind of the perfect place because it's not going to interfere with this moving anywhere. So that's what I was kind of, you know, concerned about. Get a pick and stick down there so that I can align that up. So I don't know why I got too freaked out about it, but this is your charge coil. I don't know, you know, I don't like that it sits kind of on top of there, but then, you know, you gotta get the holes lined up where you're gonna put it. You know what I mean? So that seems like it's the obvious, because then I can hook up this, and it, you know, these can only hook up one way. You can't mess this up. I mean, I guess suppose you could, but then there's a little holder. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's a little holder for this. So we're just going to do this real quick. And then this has got like a holder for this where it kind of keeps it down out of the way. Okay, and then this side's going to go over to this over here where it's going to connect to our junction box. Or the junctions, you know. So it's going to kind of go underneath this right here, and that's how it's going to be. And then I got my bolt. Go ahead and get started. And then that manual, it says, what does it say? 84 to 120 inch. Look at that again. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it says. 4 bolts holding that dude down. And I think, what is this? 5/16? It's not 3/8. Something smaller. Yep. Oh. Alright, so this manual, like, there's no index in the back, like everything in the world. So sorry about that. It says 120 to 144 inch pounds. So let's, I don't know, let's torque it. If I can figure out now, what did I do with my torque wrench? Well, there's it. Let's start with 80. How about that? I'm telling you, man, I'm losing it. All right, this is 80. That seems like a lot. That's 80. That's 80. Oh, that's kind of scary to me. I don't feel how tight it feels. Wherever my socket can get. Dude, that's tight. I don't know, man. That's the thing, like, even with it heating up, man, I would hate for the service manual to be wrong and the bolts are like stretched. Yeah, I think that's getting beyond, and we got Loctite on it. It'd be good. Then I just gotta put my flywheel on and check my pass. See, like, we can route this down. Gonna have to. You know, it's still got enough room I can get over here. I'm hoping. So we got our stator, and let me put some anti-seize right here. Just because, I mean, it's an easy motor to work on, but see, like that's gonna be like this, so I think we'll be all right there. Are we on? No, we're not. Let's go. You can see how it's going to be really important that this doesn't rub. So you can learn from me, because if you do one, you're gonna forget. Like, after you do a few of them, maybe you remember, but I don't have a good memory. So, I mean, you know, but you can look through under here and you can see like it's clear. Right, so this thing turning is not gonna impede. Right now I got the spark plugs in, take them out. So I can turn it. I'm gonna have to put that lower unit back on, so I might as well do it. My brand new plugs. I'll hook up all my electronics, because to do the lower unit I gotta be able to tilt it up and down. So this is the point where I'm gonna take everything and, you know, it's gonna go back to, you know, so the yellows you can't mess up. This side is yellow. I mean, they're not labeling them like yellow and white. Like, you'll look on the little panel they give you, or the I don't know how. What am I talking about? This right here, have a yellow and white, but now on these you don't. There isn't a yellow and white. And on the rectifier, it's not going to be yellow and white. So we can look on those, nothing. So it doesn't matter either way. This is the rectifier side, and this is just the stator. So they make it like one's a little longer than the other one. So I'm guessing it goes like so. And then I can go ahead, put those down. And I can put my flywheel nut on, and then that section is done, and we can move on to putting the lower unit on. You know, we'll see. Maybe today I could see if it'll start. I gotta put the carbs on, I gotta put the front air box on, check my routing for my all my fuel lines and the new pump. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot more to do. So anyway, thanks for watching me screw this up, or try to screw this up. I mean, this didn't go perfect, and a lot of the stuff never does. Sometimes you get real frustrated. You're like, oh man, just like the bolt, I'm gonna have to get a bolt, put it in there. I'm not gonna put the flywheel all the way down, because I've got to get this other bolt in the back over here on. So I got to order a new bolt before I could ever even fire this up. This is going to be fine because I sealed it. And yeah, so that's what it is, man. And thanks for watching, subscribing, watching videos, commenting, like the likes, get a lot of likes. I get a few, if people don't like it, whatever. Hey man, You know, it is what it is. Thanks for watching.